Section 7.1, example 3, solving a system of equations in two variable by substitution. So solve the system of equations by substitution. What we're going to do is substitute one equation into the other one. So we have to solve for a specific variable. Sometimes it's going to be a lot easier to, like, it'll be easier to solve for y here because we kind of have y isolated over here. If we were to try to solve for y over here, we'd have to move this over. We'd have to divide by -5. So what I'd say is work smarter, not harder. And we could do that by looking at this equation first. So it looks like the easiest thing to solve for here is going to be y. So let's solve for y here. -x plus y equals -5. And to get y by itself, we just have to add x to both sides. We have the equation y is equal to x minus 5. So we have that. That's our first equation. We'll call this one equation 1, and we'll call this one equation 2. Now we have equation 2. Let's write it down. 2x minus 5y equals 1. So we have y is equal to this right here. So the reason why we call this substitution is because we could substitute this y here for this y here. Since this y over here is equal to all of this, what we're going to do is just grab this and plug it into y right here. So again, we have 2x minus 5. Y is something that we're going to substitute in here, and this is equal to 1. Instead of writing y, we're going to write this, x minus 5. And from here, we just have to distribute, isolate x, basically just solve for x. So we could distribute that -5 there. 2x minus 5x, negative times negative is a positive, so that's going to be plus 25, is equal to 1. So in one step, I'm going to combine these two, and I'm also going to subtract both sides by 25. Just to start getting that x by itself. So 2x minus 5x is going to be a -3x. And that's equal to -25 plus 1. That's going to be -24. Lastly, to get x by itself, we could divide both sides by 3. Or -3 in this case. 24 divided by 3 is going to be 8. Negative divided out, or the negatives divided out, so it ends up being positive. And it feels like we're done here, but remember what we're looking for is where these two lines meet. So we need an x component and we also need the y component. So we just have our x component here. Let's plug it into either one of these equations to figure out what the y component is. We could plug it into here. I am going to be lazy and plug it into here just because it looks like there isn't that much math. We don't have very many coefficients there, so it makes it a lot easier. -x plus y equals a -5. That's our equation 1. And we already have something for x, so we're going to substitute this back in. So -8 plus y is equal to -5. -8 plus y equals -5. Let's add 8 to both sides. We get y is equal to -5 plus 8 is going to be a +3. So this is our x component of our solution. This is the y component of our solution. So the part that we're going to box in is going to be the point 8, 3. So that's the solution to this system of equations. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, bye.